Hello, viewers. Once more, you're welcome to Shantia's Haven, a platform where we talk about the family, everything that has to do with the family. We know that the family is the foundation of the society. If the family is okay, then we can guarantee a better society. That's why we go by one family at a time for a better society. Many times when I go to places and they call someone to give a speech or say something, I'll hear the person stand and say, "Oh, thank you for this opportunity given to me." Or someone will say, "I wish to seize this opportunity to say that. I wish to seize this opportunity to say that." And the whole of this week, this word "seize this opportunity" has been going on in my mind like, I wish to seize this opportunity. And as a parent, how do we seize opportunities? With parenting, we must learn to seize the opportunity to do things for our children and do things that will help our families. Yes, presently we are in a season. This is the AFCON season, African Cup of Nations season, where all African nations come together, those who are selected to play football, and they'll have a winner and they'll have those who lose and all of that. I know some countries have mixed feelings, some countries are very enthusiastic. Congratulations to those who are already qualified for the eighth finals. Congratulations to those who will qualify. And for those who will not make it or have not made it, they should just work harder next time. There's bound to be a winner and there's bound to be someone who has to win another time. Talking about seizing an opportunity, dear parent and guardian, you know we should not leave it only to our teachers in school, the teachers of our kids in school, or leave it only to the internet. We could seize this opportunity of the games, and maybe you want to have a dialogue with your children. I have looked at the social media, and there is this fun that people usually make of wives, especially. They say you're watching a football match with your wife and the wife just turns there and sees a team and asks that, what is that, and just ask some questions that will make you like, it's like I should leave this place and go watch this match with my friends. Like the wife is asking some foolish or stupid questions in quotes. I don't know, we parents, can we seize this opportunity during this AFCON and teach our children a little bit about Africa? Maybe when the games are going on, you're not just concentrated about how the play, how the game is going. You want to ask one or two questions. So, which teams are playing? And then, depending on the country you find yourself, if you're in Cameroon like I am, you could ask yourself, so the border countries around Cameroon, you just ask some questions and make them listen to the anthem. You want to make them know the flags of the different countries. You want to seize the opportunity of the African Cup of Nations to teach your children one or two things about nations around them. And why not go as far as out of Africa, even to the world? Let us seize opportunities. We are getting into February very soon. We have this thing we call Valentine's Day, as most people will put it, say 14th of February is Love Month. And just before that, we have 11th of February in Cameroon, where we say it's a youth season, it's Youth Week. Use that opportunity and ask questions in your house as parents, as guardians. Find out from them what they know, and then you help them, feed them now with the information they do not know. Because at least I think their teachers would have taught them a thing or two about 11th of February. Find out one or two things, just some small key things you want to teach them. You may also want to tell them how you used to do it when it's your own opportunity, when it was your own 11th of February. For those who are in Cameroon, it's Youth Day, so you want to teach them those things too. 14th of February is coming up, Lovers Day, Valentine's Day. Don't think they don't know. Some of them have an idea. Some of them have already bought their gifts. Some of them are yet to buy gifts. Some of them, that's the day they want to do strong things, they want to do strange things. They just want to prove a point to their friends that they too belong or they too can be this or that. But if you step into them, if you seize the opportunity of this season and you talk to them about love, talk to them about a responsible side of love, or you want to talk to them about love from God's side, what love is actually, it will help a thing or two in the lives of your children. It will help you bond better with them. And even tell them maybe there were some things that you also did. You want to talk to them about some of those things. It would ignite some excitement and some level of confidence between your child and you. Let us seize these opportunities and teach our children these things. Maybe you're going out with your children and You may be on a bike or you're in a taxi or you are driving. Don't just go, okay, let's say on the bike, you want to be careful because talking and looking behind, there'll be trouble. In a taxi or you're inside your car going somewhere, talk to your children. Look at the car in front of us. What kind of number plate do they have? Why, like in Cameroon, because I'm used to the cars in Cameroon, you look at the number plates, those letters that come before the numbers, what does it signify? What the colors of the number plates, what does it signify? You ask all of these questions. NW means northwest. LT means littoral. You want to find out from them if they know it. Let them be conscious. When you see a number plate that is green and it is written CD, it means it's a diplomatic car. What is a diplomatic car? You want to talk to them about some of these things. You see a car that is CA, it means it is administrative car. What are administrative cars? Who owns them? Who is allowed to drive administrative cars? You talk to your children about some of it. Let us seize every opportunity to bond with our children, to talk with them about a thing or two. You want to talk to them. What side of the road are pedestrians supposed to walk when they are in Cameroon? Talk to them. I remember growing up, I was in class 4 primary school. My uncle, then in Limbe, when I was living with him, he taught me on the side of the road. So you're supposed to walk on the left side of the road because the cars drive on the right side of the road, so that when you're moving, you can always see an oncoming car, and in case of any eventualities, you can run away or you can. He taught me those things. At that time, with my little knowledge, I just obeyed because you should obey Uncle Bed. Today, I see that it was important. That's some knowledge I added to my bank. And I'm teaching my children these things as well. You even see it, we have weddings coming up, we have things like maybe there's a traditional wedding. You just attend and you come and you sit, it's okay. No, don't assume. Ask them. Traditional, use that opportunity to teach them about your culture. What do you people do during traditional weddings, and make them understand that it's different in different with different cultures. Talk to them about some of these things. Let our children know. Let us seize every opportunity we have to educate them about the world they live in. Dear parents and guardians, together let us work this out to help our children. Teach them these things. What are you going to seize the opportunity to teach your children? Someone may even come to your house, and maybe it's your, let's say, your second cousin, or maybe it's your mother's and sisters, and it starts getting long, and you want to use that opportunity to teach them about the family tree. Let us make the most of every opportunity we have to teach this our children, so that tomorrow they will be as knowledgeable as we are. Back in the days, people used to use this form of oral history. They would talk about stories when they come back from the farms. I remember when we used to be in the village for holidays. When we come back from the farm in the evening, we are roasting corn and people are telling us stories. Sometimes we meet those children who live in the village. Somebody will come and they'll tell us a story about this person. I remember one day I was at my grandfather's compound and I was actually in my grandmother's house. And I heard somebody come into the compound, and while he was walking up, he was calling already for my grandfather. And my grandmother said I should go outside and find out who he is. I went out and I looked and I came and said, "It's a man. I don't know, it's some man like that." And it's later on, I was shocked he knew my name. He called me by my name, and my grandmother just smiled and sent me inside the house and said, "That's the chief." I said, "Oh, the chief of the village." I didn't know. I don't know. But she used that opportunity. They taught me some things about the chief, about the jujus that dance, what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. Then I used to hear stories from children in the village. They were teaching us so many things. Parents and guardians, seize the opportunity and teach your children some of these basic things. You will be surprised by how much knowledge you're imparting into their lives. It is the start of a new year. While we are seizing the opportunity, let us seize another opportunity for another new year. It's true that January is already fast spent, but it's not too late. Find out, God, what do you have for my children this year? Have you asked God, what does He have for you as prospects for your children this year? What does He expect from you as a parent concerning your children, as a guardian concerning that child in your house, even concerning those decisions that you want to make? Have you asked God? Maybe you want to ask Him 1 or 2 questions. You will see that you want to make the most of this opportunity, that this is the beginning of the year and you want to start your year right with your children. Dear parents, dear guardians, Let us seize the opportunity so that tomorrow our children will not answer Yaoundé is a country in Africa, or they will not go and answer Burkina Faso is a country in America. No. But if you teach them these things, before you know it, they will already know what they're supposed to have learned. And while watching the matches, fathers, mothers, those who love football match, those who have the heart for it, some of our hearts, due to palpitation, we don't watch it seriously. I am not that kind. I'll rather stay when I hear a shout. I'll come and turn on the TV and see a bit, and I go back because I can't sit for a match, especially if I have a team that I am supporting. You want to use that opportunity and even teach your children one or two things about football. Oh, that's a corner kick. It's a corner kick because of this. Oh, that is this. This is an attacker. This is a defender. You want to just seize this opportunity, make the most of every opportunity you have to teach your children, to bond with them, and to get them learn something, a thing or two. If you think this video has been helpful to you, why not share with someone? You may never know which parent you're helping or which guardian you're helping to help their children at home. Thank you so much for watching Shanti's Haven. Remember to always leave it better than you made it. See you some other time on Shanti's Haven. Bye bye.